Well, it is all over in Lucas Masterpieces Moropa Stadium. Mamelodi Sundowns 2, AmaZulu Iqanda. Mamelodi Sundowns extend the lead on top of the log as they advance and get another 3 points. This is my views, my expressions. Please do subscribe, share, we are here and beautiful goals. Peter Shalulile, congratulations to Shasha with his 100th goal for Mamelodi Sundowns. That is huge, and we are Kulu. And another beautiful goal from Uata Sales. That 10, actually, I'm going to call him now the king of 10s, because whenever he does those 10s and then it results into a goal. This is my views, my expressions. Elamika masiboniso sizo wakwamnikazi sibonge nangami ngedwa ngiphethe sayipho swadle shephisi wonsimbi kwenze njani?
Good evening bafethu.
Jabulile.
This is my views, my expressions. We are doing a review of Sundowns match day 22 versus AmaZulu. It's Moripe, where we saw Sundowns getting maximum points against Atazwane.
Well, that's just about it. AmaZulu came in. If you were watching the game, AmaZulu were not really interested in maybe parking the bus per se, because there were moments when they were also coming to Sundowns, trying to poke in, trying to get a goal, so as Sundowns were doing. But when how was it?
It was not a very good game of football. Like, there were many moments where I questioned the commitments from both teams, including Sundowns and AmaZulu. And as you say, AmaZulu didn't park the pass. They did have a fair share of the ball, and they did penetrate into the final third. But I was questioning their composure and maturity when it came to try and converting the ball into the back of the net. There were moments where they would just hoof the ball, or not take a shot at all. I don't remember Williams making any save today, unless I'm wrong. But they did visit the final third of the Sundowns. And then Sundowns, on the other hand, I think they were playing with Gear 1 today. Maybe a slight of Gear 2. But they were not very much pushing that hard into the game. And AmaZulu should have taken advantage of that.
Yeah. So there was a time where Mamelodi Sundowns managed to get that first goal from Ushalulile. And then second half, we went to half time. The score is 1-0. Second half, you could see with AmaZulu, they really wanted to penetrate and get a goal. But unfortunately, I did see the shot. There was a shot on target, and some of the shots were blocked by the defenders. But the AmaZulu were showing interest in trying to get a goal.
Yeah, they were trying. But I was saying, I don't remember a save from Orono Williams.
There was a save.
From whose shots?
I can't remember who took the shot, but there was a save.
Okay, I may have missed that, but there were a lot of moments where either the ball was blocked by defenders or they didn't take shots properly. But yeah, I think AmaZulu should have taken advantage of this game. Maybe one goal or even a draw for them was the maybe a result that they deserved, or even take advantage of winning the game. They did have those moments to try and capitalize.
You are Mamelodi Sundowns and you are playing midweek. You have Orlando Pirates, which is a game, one of the biggest games in South African football, which is coming on Sunday. So you go to this game with AmaZulu. One would have thought Sukuti Sundowns will reserve certain players to ensure that they don't get cards, they don't get injured, or they don't run out of the minutes in terms of their legs. But we saw like the key players coming in. We saw the reintroduction of Ukapteni, who hasn't been playing for quite some time, and to which I do believe this game was a game to assess he will be he will be will be available for Sunday. And we also saw the players like Shalulile, Ribeiro coming in, but the one player that we didn't see today was Allende. So what do you make of a lineup here Sundowns today, and also the bench to take into consideration, and Mudau playing in for Morena, because we saw Morena coming in later at the second half?
When you're Sundowns, you have to be honest with yourself. You are playing against a team that is set to be contesting for the league next game on Sunday. And maybe we have some of the few players who are one card short from suspension, like Allende. You don't bring Allende anyway in the starting lineup intentionally, because you know he's going to get a yellow card. Yeah, so I think kudos to the coach for making that decision, because if Allende was in the lineup, he was definitely going to get a yellow card and be suspended for a Pirates game. And so there was a rotation, but you won't see, because I think Sundowns has a depth. Yeah, that is enough. Or sometimes when we some changes, because a centre back pairing, there was Ukran Kekana instead of Ukoza, and then on the left there was Ulunga instead of maybe Utiwan or Umtiva, and then right there was Umtau instead of Umrena, and then goalkeeper they brought back their number one goalkeeper, and then in the middle of the park there was Umtiba instead of Allende, and then Adams was there, Kwena was there, and then the front three was a normal front three, which today I don't think they had a very good game. There were many moments where they made a lot of errors, and they didn't put a lot of pressure or challenges to defense AmaZulu until those two opportunities that they got from Usales and then from Usharuli.
Yeah, so let's change the point of discussion a bit to AmaZulu. I saw a beautiful game from AmaZulu, the approach of the game from Umangete. As I said briefly in my introduction, I did not see AmaZulu that were coming here to park the bus, but they were really playing, more especially on the second half when they were trying to equalize. So I saw Uzungu having a nice game there in the center and being able to do those penetrative passes to up front and try to maybe get a goal, and also playing a long ball towards Ohanama, and as he overlapped to try and make a square to get into the box of Mamelodi Sundowns.
Yeah, I think as we said, they didn't come to park the bus, and they have Zung, who I believe is a magnet of the ball. He doesn't lose the ball easily, unless when you study him, you have to press him. Then you are going to get the ball from him, because I saw a few moments where Sundowns did that. But as for perspective, AmaZulu is a very good player, because he holds up the ball and releases the ball only when he sees his teammates in a very good position. And he was playing with Omotswari and Wexton, and then Kubo Kambi too. It was a very good game. And then we centre back pairing was Phyllis, and then Mopara, and then Phyllis Mopara and Umtweta, and then no Hanamob. Okay, there was also Wade Joste, who was playing more of a right wing back, not so much at the back. He was trying to attack for AmaZulu on the right hand side, and I think they are a good team, but I still believe they deserved more than what they got today.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's just about it. Mamelodi Sundowns 2, AmaZulu iqanda. Now, Mamelodi Sundowns is 18 points clear on top of the log, as we saw Orlando Pirates playing a draw with Stellenbosch. From me, this is my views, my expressions. When I subscribe, comment, we are here. I say, we are out of here.
Asibonga mfethu.